cranky genius, uncompromising passion, icon of 21st century innovation. These words describe Steve Jobs, who founded and led the global innovation company, Apple. Innovation comes from various sources, such as accidental discoveries, brilliant ideas, and continuous efforts. Steve Jobs always focused on the essence of things, to reveal hidden desires of people most effectively, allowing no distractions. He pursued perfection obsessively with bold decisions and thorough focus, paying close attention to even the smallest details, while also valuing people with flexible thoughts and attitudes. His passion and conviction for innovation manifested as a strong leadership that provided members with a clear vision and motivation, while also pushing them rigorously. Steve Wozniak, co-founder of Apple, said about Jobs as follows:
"There are two versions of Steve Jobs. One is that he was merciless and treated people badly. I wondered, does he really have to go that far? How could a human being do such a thing?"
But Steve Jobs was confident about the following.
Among those who worked in the Macintosh team, some say that those days were the hardest of their lives, while others claim they were the happiest. However, everyone would agree that it was a period filled with the most intense and valuable experiences in their lives.
Ideal leadership is realized when the final unit of decision in an organization achieves collective results, aligning the various values and interests of the members. Traditional leadership relies on one-way communication and the differential reward system. As it fades away, the new role of a leader who engages all the members in shared goals is getting important. Recent attention to corporate social responsibility and ethical management highlights leadership styles such as servant, ethical, and transformational leadership. Here, stress is put on the impact of social values and ethical norms on leader-member interactions. Recent leadership studies show that Confucian or gentlemanly leadership is effective in aligning individual values with organizational goals, building trust within the organization, and enhancing collective performance. A Confucian gentleman takes the love for humans as the foundation of the mind, acts in accordance with righteousness and fairness, practices with respect and order, and cultivates the ability to observe and discern. In addition, a gentleman's important virtue is to always reflect on himself, to refrain from doing to others what he dislikes, and to strive to fulfill the wishes of others. Integrating mutual respect, ethical behavior, and openness, a gentlemanly leader can create a harmonious and cooperative environment and foster an organizational culture that values diversity and individual contributions. In a society where competition for innovation gets ever fiercer, leadership based on the Confucian virtues is gaining renewed attention as they provide the values and qualities necessary to resolve the internal and external conflicts and to collaboratively achieve common goals. The Confucian virtues of loyalty and forgiving provide a foundation for authentic communication and mutual understanding between leaders and members. Loyalty is to fully realize oneself, and forgiving is to extend that realization to others. And loyalty cum forgiving means that one should not impose on others what they themselves do not wish to experience. In other words, loyalty is a process of self-reflection that ensures a leader's words and actions, while forgiving refers to the effort to understand others' position by relating it to his own. The balance of loyalty and forgiving can lead to genuine communication and harmonious relationships without command and control, allowing immersion in collective goals with trust and cooperation. Recent research on the Confucian values and gentlemanly leadership, analyzing data from 98 teams across 18 organizations in various industries, indicates that members with strong Confucian values tend to have higher trust in their leaders. Gentlemanly leadership positively impacts collective performance through trust between leaders and members. Propriety is one of the key elements of gentlemanly leadership, promoting respect and cooperation. Propriety can reduce conflicts and strengthen the cohesion of the group. According to a study analyzing data from 66 teams across 10 companies, teams exhibiting gentlemanly leadership showed a significant improvement in organizational performance compared to those that did not. When individual interests align harmoniously with collective goals, organizational performance reaches its peak. Leaders should harmonize and persuade to ensure organizational objectives resonate with personal values and interests. In this communication process, trust in leadership plays a crucial role. Confucian leadership fosters empathy and voluntary cooperation among members through trust in the leader. Such leadership cultivates a culture that integrates collective goals with individual self-realization, resulting in high performance.